Ready?
Yep.
All right. Hello and welcome to my CanTenna blog. So for starters, we have our pirouette can, which is the ideal can for making your CanTenna because it is got the right dimensions and it is solid. So first thing you want to do is figure out where you want to drill your hole for your fixed radiator for this point. Mine is 1.85 inches from the bottom of my can. So I just measure up, as you can see. I measured up 1.5 inches right to there. Can you see that? And I put my hole and circled it so I know exactly where it is. And now I'm going to take and I'm going to punch a hole right where I put that mark. Come on, get in here. Right where I put that mark. So I'm going to take just a nice easy tap. And then didn't puncture the hole. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Alright, there is the initial puncture. And now once I have the puncture, I can drill out a 5/8 inch hole. Now I only have a 1/2 inch bit because that's all I have, so I will widen this later. But for now I'm just going to drill this out nice and easy. You don't want to push too hard because as you can see this tin is flexing here, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hands in there and back up the wall. Oh, it's through. Let me reverse it. Alright, now I got a hole. I can finish it off with my razor knife. Alright, there we go. So now, later, we can just screw our 5/8 inch. I can widen this out a little bit later with my knife, and then we'll just screw our radiator into that hole right there. And hopefully with this, when you just do the measure calculation, this is the deal, you kind of get stuck with where you put this hole. Once it's fixed and set, it's set. So my idea, here's my innovation, is that we take the pirouette can, but instead of having a fixed hole, we have a hole, we have a tin where we're able to move this back and forth just fractionally so that we can dial in our radiator and hopefully we can get it exactly where it needs to be instead of just hoping that our measurement and our science and everything we did to get this hole fixed was correct. So what I did was I emptied out another tin. This is another can you can use for one of these, by the way. It's just a juice can. They work great as well. They work better than the coffee cup cans because the problem with the coffee cup cans is you get a liner, a lining here, a piece of a lip, and the lip actually keeps the wave from coming through. It acts as a block, so you don't get as big of a diameter hole. So you actually want to have a hole where you don't have, where it's flat right here, where you don't have a lip. So anyways, okay, so I'm going to puncture my hole right here in the middle. I left the lid on here. What I did was I just started I started 2 little nips in there with my can opener so I could drain the juice out. And then I'm going to just tap this again. Get my hole started. And then we're going to drill this out. And here we go. Nice. Much better hole than that hole turned out to be. It's nice and round. So now I'm going to finish taking the top off this by removing the rest of the lid. Alright, great. Now I have my lid, which I can affix here and have it, we're going to be able to move, hopefully, when this is all said and done. Alright, so now I'm going to come up here on my can and I'm going to measure up. This is actually probably strongest part of it. No. The whole thing's kind of weak. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, and this is my... Remember, I need it to be an inch. Oh. What was it? We can pause this or edit it hopefully, huh?
Yeah.